So you have received from the IRS a notice of intent to levy. Oh, I'm Jim Flouse. I'm here to help you because I can share information to help you know what to do and what this notice means. So what does this mean? First of all, what this notice means is you owe the IRS. They've already sent you some notices. Now they're sending you probably the fourth or even fifth notice. It's time to do something because frankly, they are now one step closer to seizing your stuff, freezing your bank account, taking your income or your real estate commissions. They mean business now. And you have 30 days to have a game plan together and do something. Now, this may be one of two things. It could be a notice of intent to levy, or it could be the final notice. That's the bad news. The good news is, don't freak out. I know that probably something has happened in your life, very chaotic, very confusing. And so you've fallen behind with the IRS, you feel out of control. A lot of times bad things happen to good people and they get into tax trouble, but you can deal with this. It really is possible to put this behind you. There are steps to take, whether you do it yourself or you hire a professional. Let me walk you through them. The first thing you want to do is read this notice carefully. Sounds like a no-brainer. I'm specifically referring to, is this a CP504 notice of intent to levy? Check the top right of the letter. Or is it an LT11 or a letter 1058, which is a final notice of intent to levy? The final notice is super serious. They're both serious, but the final notice, you really do need to make some movement here. You also want to check the collection date. I'm not talking about the date at the top of the letter. Look down the front page on the left. It'll tell you a date by which the IRS can freeze assets or seize property. That's the collection date. That's your real deadline. Third step would be file an appeal. Now, why would you do this and how? Well, the letter and the package that it comes in for an LT11 or a 1058 will explain the process. It gives you more time. It gives you time to establish what you're going to do. The IRS has a game plan. You need to have one as well. It also takes it out of the hands of the collections division and puts it into the appeals division. Now you can always go back and you can work out something with the collections division, but it just gives you more time. And finally, make arrangements to pay. There's several programs the IRS offers if you can't pay in full. One is an installment agreement where you make monthly payments. Don't make the mistake of agreeing to installments that are more than you can afford. You'll get into a position that's worse than when you started. Don't do that. Another option is an offer in compromise. Now, this is where you make an offer to the IRS for less than you owe, and they accept it. And they erase the rest of the balance due. Why? Because you've established your reasonable collection potential, RCP. Reasonable collection potential is only so much and not more. And they will accept it based on that formula. Third, you may be in true financial hardship, can document that with the IRS, and they will put you on hold. In fact, you put them on hold as far as their collection activities for up to 2 years while you get reestablished financially. So you'll have no payments in the meantime, nothing, and you can just get your life back in order. So those are some other strategies. Should you do this yourself or should you hire someone? Well, would you go to court without an attorney? May not make sense to go to the IRS without professional representation, because the fact is you can save thousands of dollars in penalties, interest, in tax owed. We have saved our clients tens, even hundreds of thousands of dollars in one case. Obviously, more than paid for the fees that we earned in those engagements. What is IRS representation? Well, any CPA, any attorney, any enrolled agent is licensed to represent you before the IRS. Those are the three designations or licenses. But just because a CPA has that license or a tax attorney does that work doesn't mean they're able to do it. What do I mean by that? Most CPAs do auditing and tax prep. That's really where they focus. They make their money. They don't want to get tangled into collection messes, or same with a tax attorney. Frankly, most tax attorneys focus on estates and trusts. Very few actually deal with the IRS collections division. Less than 5% of tax attorneys do that. Even enrolled agents, most enrolled agents who are certified by the IRS actually only do tax preparation and don't even get involved with resolving tax problems or helping people in tax debt to fix their tax debt and settle for less. So again, anyone with those licenses can do it, but if you do, with us, we have experience, we have expertise in the IRS collections process, very specialized area of practice. It's what we focus on. And frankly, I get a lot of fulfillment personally out of helping people who have had financial problems get a fresh start with the IRS. If you have questions, contact me. You can hit me up online, contact me or connect with me through my bit.ly link here on the screen, or you can call me. Let's get together and find out what we can do so that you can put your IRS problem behind you and move on with your life, get a fresh start. I'm Jim Flowers. I hope you found this helpful. We'll talk to you next time.